evening. Jill Kiley, full-time resident of Marco Island. I'm here to support the Bill of Rights ordinance. Counselors, this decision is easy. You must support this ordinance. You took an oath. Upholding that oath is not an option. An oath is absolute. Passage of this ordinance confirms your pledge to the citizens of Marco Island. Voting against it is contrary to your oath. You know the federal government is exceeding their limited constitutional power. COVID was a trial run on how far the federal government can go, and our compliance becomes acceptance to their overreach. Today we know better, but we must stand up and push back. If we do not, our freedom and the freedom we leave our posterity will be replaced with authoritarian control. The moral and spiritual injury to our nation has been perpetually worsening. During the pandemic, we witnessed lockdowns, mandated experimental medical treatments, church closures, business closures, health passports, forced vaccinations of all military and first responders. They injected our most precious pregnant mothers and infants. And the ramifications of the ability for them to live normal lives and reproduce will not be known for some time. This was insane, taxpayer-funded, gain-of-function Russian roulette. No due process while inciting violence, crime, and division. The constant, never-ending assault on our Second Amendment rights that must not be tolerated. Extreme censorship and punishment for voicing opinions outside of the approved governmental narrative. Backdoor governmental access to social media sites in order to censor. Taxpayer-funded invasion of our border with millions of military-aged Chinese illegal, along with some of the most dangerous cartel members, infiltrating fentanyl and profiting from human trafficking of minors, all while living in, you guessed it, taxpayer-funded new developments in Texas. Woke ideology forced our schools and polluted the minds of our young. Parents deemed to be terrorists at school board meetings, removal of parental rights, sex reassignment surgery on our children, and our government can't even define the word woman. Outsourcing of tyranny to the WHO in the form of control of healthcare and environmental dictates from unelected, un-American globalists. A plethora of executive orders and illegal treaties, such as the Declaration of North America, a de facto illegal treaty to surrender the sovereignty of the United States to our bordering countries, Canada and Mexico. This is nothing short of a declaration of war against the United States of America and her people. Demonization of our most valuable police officers while allowing criminals to run free. And last but most concerning, a forced central bank digital currency that will be the death blow to our freedom, while destroying the middle class and enslaving humanity. We would have to be asleep not to be able to read the tea leaves here. This decision is easy. The sole purpose of government is to secure the rights of their people. Bring on the courage. Stand up for America. Stand up for our fallen soldiers. Stand up for our veterans. Unite with our sheriff and our commissioners. Protect Marco citizens with this board and the next board. Let's forever return to embracing our Constitution as the supreme law of the land. Our children and grandchildren deserve the same freedom we have enjoyed for decades. We started this meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I think we need to take a pause now and reflect on its meaning. Counselors, we have your back. Please pass this ordinance.